greater achievements of the future. I'm just like any other person on this planet. We all have titles, goals, strengths, and weaknesses. It's just a part of life. It's a part of being human. Yet, most of us still despise our lost battles. We still dwell on mistakes of the past, and we all have people that we seek revenge against. But the question is, why? If all religions and morals strictly prohibit such pessimistic thinking, why do we continue to fall into this trap over and over again? The answer lies in our ability to make the best out of any situation, to make the right decision. We do have a choice. I have a choice. I choose optimism. And let me tell you, I'm a girl who has a lot of experience in choosing optimism. About 14 years ago, 2 baby girls were born 12 weeks early in a hospital in Alabama. My twin sister Caitlin and I were transported immediately to the NICU, where we spent grueling weeks hovering between life and death, between health and sickness. It's a miracle we're alive, the doctors said. We could have very easily died during those early weeks of infancy. I mean, we could fit in the shoebox. And so it would hence be called the miracles, the girls who could fit in a shoebox. And so we, the girls who could fit in a shoebox, were brought home safe and sound. However, our parents began to notice that one of us, Caitlin, was flourishing much faster than the other. I was once again taken to the hospital and diagnosed with cerebral palsy, a condition that affects the brain, which in turn affects motor control, in my case the lower body, and muscle control in general. I couldn't walk, but the doctors who believed there was something they could do to make the situation better sent me to physical therapy to teach me how to move and live life as normally as possible. Our family later moved to different states and had a countless number of surgeries that helped, but then they found some other problems that resulted in even more surgeries. By the time I was 13, I had had around 10 different procedures and had grown to utterly hate the hospital. I wasn't even afraid of where or how I'd end up anymore, just really angry and tired of all the stress. As years passed, though, I learned to live with my circumstances. It was a never-ending battle only I could fight. And eventually, when I graduated middle school, I won. Or so I thought. As my 8th grade summer drew to a close, I became more and more excited about my approaching freshman year and all the new opportunities I might have. I had recently tried out to be a football cheerleader and made it, despite all the other girls who could perform different kinds of backflips and stunts. I was ecstatic until the first practice. I remember walking into the old gym that day. Blue mats were strewn across the floor, girls were making new friends, and the coaches were talking amongst each other, seemingly very seriously. After about half an hour, a large group of us was assigned a place in the routine. I was in the back, and while the other girls jumped, flipped, and flew into the air, I was forced to sit on the bleachers to watch. I spent many hours on those cold, hard bleachers, praying to be engaged and included without any luck. Then it hit me. I was spending all my time dwelling on a team that didn't even want me in the first place. Why? Why did I even care? Why was I wasting my precious time, my energy, and my God-given talent sitting on the sidelines? I decided to quit, which was extremely difficult for me. I am not a quitter. But as months passed, I learned to live with my circumstances. I picked up the damage in my life, was optimistic about my abilities, and decided to focus on what I could control. I knew I would find a team that accepted me for who I am. Guess what? I didn't just find one team. I found many. Today, I'm a journalist for the Raider Wire, and I'm extremely successful with the school mock trial, junior civitan, and student council. More importantly, I proved those coaches wrong. If I could accomplish all this with just a little optimism as a young person, imagine what I could accomplish with a lot of optimism in the future. I could use my optimism to pursue my writing and publish a New York Times bestseller. I could help find a cure for cerebral palsy. I could share my story and inspire millions around the world. could even become the first female president. Optimism is a beautiful thing, and I plan to use mine to accomplish many amazing feats. Thank you.